Hello, welcome back, bathroom break takers. This is Dead Rising, where we are looking fashionable, spiffy, ready to go right out into the sunset after we rob these zombies of the lives they should have never had because of American scientific engineering. In this episode, we're going to explore North Plaza a bit, checking out not only the locations in this one of the least completed segments of Willamette Mall, also some weapons that we haven't seen yet.
So it looks like you have finally figured out that immediately after firing your handgun, you can actually go into a camera shot.
Yep, that was a lesson from Kent, the psychopath photographer.
Okay.
That's how you take some brutal pictures. The blood has not even finished spilling out of their heads. The speckles have not yet hit the ground. And the forensic analyst? He doesn't even know what's happening. Stupid hard hat zombies.
No, that's okay. We have our flying punch attack, so...
We find that chest bullet plus front kick in the balls equals zombie death.
Perfect.
Scorpion.
So, what are we attempting to actually do here, or are we just showing off this skill that we got?
Well, now that we are almost out of bullets in this with the handgun, what should be one of the most familiar weapons that you use in this game. We're just hanging out, you know. We have a bargain with our helicopter pilot that we will pay him X number of dollars to come and pick us up, which is actually a down payment based on an unknown amount of money that we stand to gain by breaking the scoop to the world as to what is the U.S. government doing, sealing off an entire area of the country, like what happened to Springfield in the Simpsons movie when they put a giant glass dome over everything.
Oh, was it? There have been multiple sci-fi movies in the past 10 years that have done the glass dome plot line.
Yep, and it wasn't a Courage the Cowardly Dog episode.
Corn.
Nothing as American as sweet, sweet corn on the cob. Nice to meet ya.
What about spoiled sweet potatoes?
Oof, spoiled sweet potatoes. I mean, there may be some of those around here that, somebody's actually got to, keep an eye on the product around here.
Trophy unlocked.
Bullet point. Means you got a certain number of zombie kills using a gun. And a gun can include the following. You can use the gun on back of the convict car. You can use the Special Forces machine gun that we haven't even seen yet, because Special Forces, not only are they not here, they will never arrive. Sweet gams there, girl. You can also use a shotgun, and you can use... Thinking about it. Well, I mean, mind you, you can't use... So, if you use, like, the Mega Man foam blaster, that doesn't count. Nail guns don't count. Soda cans don't count. Brown sugar definitely does not count. Aw, damn it, we just used our last shot in our camera. I'm not sure where the sexy was, but we got 18 points for it. Maybe it was you. Yeah. Ah, not now, later. Now, what are we going to do now that we can't take pictures of zombies? Let's throw cans at them. You look thirsty.
Oh, the cans immediately fade off after they've hit a target. Damn it.
Of course they immediately fade off. This game rocks a lot of shit at the same time. One of the most impressive aspects for a 2006 game is there is an amazing amount of activity happening at the same time.
We got the Item Smasher trophy.
You get the Item Smasher trophy when you break so many items on things, preferably zombies, because you get more kills on your kill counter when you use items on zombies.
The cosmetic shop in Wonderland Plaza.
That's Leroy. Unfortunately, although we make an approach to the cosmetic shop, we do not get video of me actually saving Leroy. That video got corrupted, but it did happen. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I know I'm supposed to be a photojournalist and actually have the pictures, but fuck it, man. Maybe I spilled coffee on it. Maybe when I was rifling through my documents at the airport that I just happened to leave it behind.
So are you attempting to prove that you can actually kill zombies with your spit here?
You can't... Spit doesn't do anything, bro. I mean, maybe if you, like, spit on other human characters, it might happen. Meanwhile, I'm just trying to punch up the pooper to get something accomplished here. Now be sure to grab all of your liquid health items.
Specifically coffee creamer, which is apparently is sold in a milk jug. I mean,
it's a lot of coffee, right? I'm going to hit you with a fish. And of course, the fire extinguisher. Nice to meet ya.
You whapped him with a steak.
I'm gonna thwap you with a fish. Salmon. Swordfish. Flounder.
I mean, I don't think this is any of those. It honestly looks like it's more tuna than anything else.
I mean, a tuna would be that big, sure. Well, I mean, the smaller ones anyway. Ooh, we got a cleaver. Now, in the main quest, the reason why this corridor exists is because there's a door up ahead. You can only open this door if you kill the psychopathic grocery store owner named Sean to get the pharmacy key. Get the pharmacy key to get the medicine. You want to get medicine because one of the characters gets sick, and they need medicine in order to get better. And we have to heal them because we'll miss out on the rest of the main quest and a scoop opportunity if we don't get it on time.
So Zombrex already exists at this point?
No, it's not. It's not zombie. Zombieism is not the only disease going around the American population at this time. Mind you, it was a whole 13 and a half years before the international Backstreet Boys concert shut down the entire world. But there was still a contagious disease going around. Like the sniffles. Rich sauce beans. Get your beans today.
This knife has been serving you quite well, honestly.
Which might explain why the knife gets dropped by one of the more common zombie varieties that we see around. The guys who look like they just hop off a raft from Cuba because they're trying to escape La Policia. It is daytime again, so the zombies are slow. And we're coming up on the very last 24-hour period of the playthrough. At this point of the playthrough, when you're not too busy taking a piss, you're trying to shut down Carlito's plan to take revenge on the U.S. government for destroying his hometown of Santa Cabeza. And his plot for doing that is he plants explosive devices in the basement of the building, in the basement of the mall, and then floods the mall with volatile gas. And the idea is that if he found himself in a position where he couldn't escape, he was dying, and his enemies were closing in on him, that he was going to blow himself up and everything. But not only that, that the explosion would kick up parasitic larvae, the hornets that have been infecting the people and turning them into zombies, and then spread that larva all over the country and cause zombies to, well, be everywhere at that point. The last resort.
But the actual thing he probably should have done is use the queen bee storage containers that are almost freely available, and attempt to ship those out with a couple of semi trucks.
Well, actually, he was attempting to do that. He was also trying to. You don't find this out until overtime mode, but he was trying to like infect children, and unless you got the information out by copying the data that was on his computer in his hideout, that his plan would have succeeded. So not only is Frank West here to expose the U.S. government's corruption in their greasy barbecue drip sauce fingers and all of the harm that they had caused to humanity as we know it, Frank also would have been advantageous to exposing Carlito's plot, which again is another way that he can use his journalistic abilities to share information when the time is right and to the right people. And that's about the whole plot of Dead Rising right there. Is you go into overtime mode, you kill a bald dude on top of a tank by somersault kicking him over and over again, and the game's over. And then you get the best ending possible. And you get a trophy. And Frank is a really, really high level. Except by that point, if you're not leveling up with Frank, you're probably not going to want to play the game anymore. Because honestly, leveling up Frank is like that is the main driver of the game, is you are motivated to max out his level. Because otherwise, all you're doing is just killing zombies. Gut milk. I think got milk was still a thing at this time.
Yeah, got milk is still a thing currently. It's just you don't see it as often.
Yeah. Who even looks at billboards anymore?
Looking at billboards requires going outside, Mr. Cloud.
It does. You're not gonna find billboards indoors. That would be silly. Because you'd have to ask for permission, saying, "Hey, you want a billboard?" Which most people would say, "No, thank you." Yeah, I missed. Shut up. Put a shovel up your ass.
All right, so the stores that are under construction and have clear, and have clear back rooms. Do we have any method of actually getting into those back rooms?
Some of them you can. There are little nooks that if you find them, because I think some of them are blocked with destructible partitions, that you can go through the secret compartments. If it makes you feel like you have fully explored Willamette Mall and all of its mysteries and wonders. Now, I heard of kicking the bucket, but throwing it?
Throwing the bucket is usually more effective.
And of course, the 2x4.
I mean, it's also less painful on your feet, so.
Well, it is, because I mean it's a metal bucket, bro. And leap. And leap. Alright, we're heading to the loading wall.
Dive, not leap.
I saw those zombies pop in.
Hey, we made it to the Wonderland Plaza.
Well, we made it back to Wonderland Plaza because you can access North Plaza by the second floor. We're ending this part on the route to the cosmetic shop, and again, I can't show what happens after Frank goes to the cosmetic shop because the video got fucked up. But okay. I can assure you that Leroy actually is he's a pretty valuable survivor. He can't defend himself hardly because he got injured, and you're supposed to infer that, of course, he got bit by a zombie because he's too embarrassed to disclose how he got injured, because he reckons that people would look at him funny. You get 50,000 points just by bringing him back to the the safe room, the security room. It's a lot of points, man.
But because you managed to actually bring him back, then he almost certainly did not actually get bit by a zombie. It's something else that he is embarrassed by, right?
Well, I mean, what? That he actually lost his penis in the process? And in the next part, we're going to continue enjoying our final day in Willamette Mall.